Liam Out Loud. Liam Out Loud. Life is super awesome on Liam Out Loud.
Hey guys, it's me Liam from Liam Out Loud, and today I am going to show you what the expansion is going to be in 2019. And the zone is called Wildwood Grove, right behind me. Wildwood Grove. And there's gonna be some pretty neat things, I think. Dolly Parton is gonna be here. It's gonna be super awesome. Here, get going.
Right there if you want.
The beauty I saw in the Great Smoky Mountains as a child, I'll still see in those mountains season after season. Sometimes when I close my eyes and listen closely to the sounds of nature, I can almost smell the honeysuckle on the vine. And I can just imagine myself back there as a little girl running free in the Wildwood Grove.
Flick, flutter. Where are you two? Come on, I know you're out here somewhere. I can't rightly play out here with no one to play with. Flick, flutter. Oh, there you both are. I knew I'd find you two out here. Come on, let's go exploring. Let's go down to the creek. Found this and that fine rocks for skipping. Oh, do you hear that? The trees are making music. All you gotta do is listen with your heart. Wait a minute. It's not the trees. That's real music. Oh, there ain't nothing better than hearing all the instruments come together. That's what makes my heart sing. Come on, let's follow the sound. Come on.
I live right up the hill there in Timber Canyon, and these are my friends, Flint and Flutter. We just love to go adventuring. Oh, I just love to explore and play and make new friends, don't you? Just the other day, we discovered a whole new place, just like a famous explorer. We were playing in the water when we saw this huge tree, and when I put my hand on it, I felt this big burst of energy. Oh, it just run right through me. Oh, I definitely let my heart sing out then. Hey, do you want to see what I'm talking about? It might be best to just show you.
It all started with a song on the wind, and a young girl answering the call of a hidden land. So began the legend of Wildwood Grove. Cross through an ancient fallen log and step into Dollywood's newest land of discovery and adventure. Here in Wildwood Grove, the natural beauty of the Smokies combines with the power of pure imagination. Listen, the song on the wind really does exist. It's the sound of live music drawing you in toward the towering Wildwood tree. From here, the heart of the land, excitement branches out in all directions. Go one way, and suddenly you're in bear territory. But don't worry, the residents of Black Bear Trail couldn't be friendlier. In fact, they're happy to provide a ride while introducing visitors to the bear basics. Go another way, and the exciting adventures continue in Wildwood Creek, a splash pad positively overflowing with aquatic family fun. And just around the bend, the sounds of pure euphoria. The rides of Wildwood Grove deliver thrills for adventurers of all ages. Take an exhilarating flight on Dragonfly, a suspended family coaster that twists, turns, and soars. As the sun sets, friends and family gather under the great Wildwood tree for a stunning display that lights up the night. From one irresistible moment to the next, the spirit of this place calls out for you to come, explore, play, and imagine together at Wildwood Grove.
Please welcome to the stage, Miss Dolly Parton.
And my little Dolly Rebecca. Alyvia Alyn. Hello, everybody. We want to welcome all of you. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Yeah, I know you recognize her, don't you, from the Many Colors movies, 1 and 2. People believe she is the real Dolly. If there's such a thing as a real Dolly. Actually, we got a special little song. I even wrote a theme song for all of you today.
Yes.
Just about this whole thing. So they got us a yellow mark. You stand there, I'll stand here, and we'll sing a song about Wildwood Grove. Ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
a delight. Helps your imagination fly. Rebecca knows the way to Wildwood Tree and Wildwood Grove. She'll show you a treasure trove. Magic everywhere you go. Here in Wildwood Grove. Love is like a butterfly. Flit and flutter, flutter by. The Wildwood Creek goes going by. Here in Wildwood Grove. You and me and the Wildwood Tree. Here in Wildwood Grove. Come along, sing your heart's song. Here in Wildwood Grove. Come along to Wildwood Grove.
Over there with the porch. Ain't they good?
Yeah, they're amazing.
Anyway, thank you, honey. I appreciate you so much.
Aw.
So, yeah, she's so special, and I just love her so much. If you want to run back there and take a break,
Yeah.
we'll sing something else in a little
Okay,
bit.
see you in a minute.
And I can talk to the press for a minute. What do you think about Wildwood Grove? What you say? And not only the press, we got some fans out there, too. We want to welcome everybody. I know you didn't come to see me, you just wanted to get out of the rain. But I have some news for you on my way in. We just came over from the bus and the sun is shining bright. And it came out. So anyway, it's so great. So hopefully we'll get a chance to ride through the park on the DeWitt Parade like we usually do, if it holds up in the afternoon. But anyhow, Wildwood Grove is so imaginative, and of course, I remember when I was a kid, I used to pretend that I had frogs and butterflies as my friends. Of course, now children of all ages really can ride on the back of a bear and take a ride on a dragonfly. Of course, I saw where it said, "Do not feed the bears." Did you see that little sign? And then a kid was riding on it. Don't feed them, just ride them, okay? Anyway, I thought that was cute. You always hear me talk about dream more, learn more, care more, be more. Well, of course, that's our motto at the Imagination Library. And of course, the objective of the Imagination Library is to encourage parents to read to their children and inspire them. Of course, here in Wildwood Grove, kids and their parents now can explore and play and imagine together as a family. So to help me tell you more about what Wildwood Grove is really all about, would you please make welcome the president of Dollywood and my good friend, Craig Ross. Come on out here, Craig, and help me out with it.
Hey, thank you.
You remember, we were laughing a while ago. We had Flit and what's their names? Flit and
Flutter.
Flit and Flutter. And I said, I'm Flitter, and he said, and I'm Butter.
I'm sorry. I just lay around, that's all I do.
Well, I don't think you've been laying around. You've been doing a lot. We've got a lot of stuff going here. So why don't you tell them a little bit?
Yeah, well, I just want to say welcome everybody. It's so good to have you all here. And as Dolly said, it's been a little cloudy and a little rainy, but we've got sun shining on Dollywood today. And I would say, talk about sunshine. How does this lady look? How about that? Just keeps getting better.
Yeah, little Rebecca. My middle name is Rebecca. That's why Craig wanted to choose her and call her Rebecca.
Yeah, there's thought behind everything in there. So anyway, we've been, you and I, in our teams, we've been working together for a while, and it's just really exciting to be here this morning and share the details of Wildwood Grove. And as Dolly said, this is going to be an epic addition to Dollywood. I told Dolly early on, I said, this is going to be really good. She says, no, I want you to make it epic. And so we've been working a while on this, and it's just really exciting to be doing that. So a couple things make it epic. Theme parks all over the world, every year they add rides and they add shows, but it's so uncommon that you'd ever hear of a theme park adding an entire new theme area. I mean, this is an area with lots of things in it, and it really represents our continued commitment to constantly be bringing inspiring and family-friendly experiences to life through world-class rides and attractions and shows. And what makes Dollywood really unique is that natural, beautiful environment. We live in one of the most beautiful places in the world, and we're happy to have the opportunity to do that. Thank you. So, our goal as always, to exceed guest expectations. That's number one. And number two is to bring families closer together. And so what Wildwood Grove does for that, and what makes it really exceeding expectations, is the scope of it. There are 11 different themed experiences within the area.
That's a lot.
And that's a lot, almost a dozen. And the other thing is bringing families closer together. So what we've done with Wildwood Grove is nearly every ride and attraction and experience in the area will be enjoyed by the entire family. So whether you're young at heart or a little more senior in age, these are rides and attractions that families can enjoy together. So we feel like that'll bring them all together. We're very excited. Thank you.
I think that every year we always add something new and different, or try to, and some years we really do something big, and like you said, this is the biggest thing we've done since we actually started. So it's going to really be a wonderful thing, I think, for families and everybody. I can't wait to actually experience it myself.
We look forward to having you here on a business level. We've been growing a lot for the last 10 years, but Wildwood Grove by far is our biggest expansion ever in the 33-year history of Dollywood.
33 years.
We actually, Dolly, this area cost more than the park did originally to be built. So it's a big deal. And lastly, you and I, a few years ago, we talked about, thanks to all the support in the community and all of our fine partners and our loyal guests, thank you. We've been investing heavily. We've invested, this will be one of the final pieces to the $300 million commitment that we've made over 10 years' time. We're actually a few years ahead of schedule. So,
we are, and I'm going to have to get out there and make some more money, because we're running out of money. I'm out there working now, trying to do some other good stuff. So there's just so much for families to see and do in this area, and that's what's great about it, as he said. But my favorite part of the area has to be that wildwood tree, all of the butterflies. My goodness, as I found out a long time ago as a child, music is the international language of harmony, and it brings people together and inspires them. And that's what's good about music.
So yeah, as you said, the storyline, it's all set here in the Great Smoky Mountains area, and it reminds us, quite frankly, of what maybe your imaginative and inspiring childhood would have been like. So thank you again for working with us so closely on this.
My imagination is always bigger than anything else, so we'll be coming up with new stuff every year. But this one, I think I've outdone myself. I don't want to think no more for a while.
So I know families are going to enjoy all the rides and everything that there is to the entire area. And without further ado, we have actually a video for you to watch that tells the whole story. So how about you and I go backstage and we let these folks sit back and enjoy the show? How's that? Thank you.
That girl does have a giant head.
For decades, Dollywood has welcomed families to its parks and resorts to focus on their most beloved treasure, one another. Here in the Great Smoky Mountains, families gather together, spending days and nights experiencing fun-filled adventures together in a place where eagles soar high in the sky, and thrilling laughter and the sound of music soars even higher, where the whistle of the Dollywood Express treks families along the mountainside, where families feel at home while away from home. It's a place for families to create memorable experiences that they can come back and repeat time and time again. In 2019, Dollywood, as a leader in the theme park industry, will once again expand its footprint, creating a new land for families. It's Dollywood like never before. Welcome to Wildwood Grove. Dollywood's new land is a fantastical adventure filled with 11 uniquely themed family experiences. There are more places to explore and ways to play that take imagination to a whole new level. Cross through a fallen log and discover a charming valley just off the beaten path of Timber Canyon inside Dollywood. Just like the Smokies,
Wildwood Grove is home to towering trees, except the trees inside Wildwood Grove are perfect for some family fun. Imagine, as you enter the grove, you will find Treetop Tower. Visiting guests soar through the sky on a lofty leaf canopy as it spins and soars overhead before gently drifting downward to the forest floor. A few steps away, the sycamore swing, a colossal swing large enough for the entire family, teeters to and fro. This thrilling ride takes the rider's breath away as they fly high through the skies. Playtime never ends with indoor fun inside Hidden Hollow. This secret play area is filled with family-friendly activities. Kids of all ages get in touch with nature here, climbing up net towers, braving suspended bridges, exploring crawls, and sliding down hollow logs. A separate toddler area provides the littlest adventurers with their own area to safely explore. Frogs and fireflies bounce adventurous kids and some spirited parents on a race for Franklin Frog. Frogs and fireflies live in harmony in Wildwood Grove. The friendly frogs chase each other in a quick hop around the lily pad on this playful roundabout ride. In Wildwood Grove, even the bears are friendly and fun-loving. Climbing onto the back of one of the friendly bears, riders glide through the beautiful backwoods, enjoying the scenery. There are plenty of surprises for riders as they meander through the woods on the Black Bear Trail, making unexpected discoveries along the way. The mad mockingbird chases parents and kids on the wings of Tennessee's state bird around and around. This flying scooter ride allows guests to control their own ride experience, swinging a sail as the birds rush around this high-speed circle. Grab a hold on the dragon flyer and take a turn suspended from giant dragonflies for a thrilling ride, dodging geysers and darting across the ground. This incredibly thrilling suspended roller coaster is the largest and fastest in its family of rides, or dragonflies. At the heart of Wildwood Grove, guests will find the Wildwood Tree. Unlike any other tree, the Wildwood Tree grows from a cluster of natural rock and boulders that offer a natural platform for performances throughout the day and night. The green leafy canopy is bedecked in butterflies with glistening wings dancing colorfully in the breeze. As the sun sets, the majesty of Wildwood Grove reveals itself. The land takes on a new life. Imagine as lanterns and lights glow cheerfully like fireflies. The woodland-inspired rides take on new life in the nighttime. The plaza surrounding the Wildwood Tree is the perfect spot for viewing the nighttime spectacular as the butterflies that reside on the tree awaken, transforming the canopy into an ever-changing kaleidoscope of color. It's an experience your family will remember and want to return to. Wildwood Grove is a Smoky Mountains adventure like never before. There's so much to explore inside Wildwood Grove. Come explore, play, and imagine together with your family at Dollywood in 2019.
But I don't mean you get to kick me in the side. We're going to just stand here while they get us a seat together. We're going to sit down here and we're going to sing a song. I had to lip sync that other one because I knew I could not remember all those rides and all those names of bears and props. But we're just going to sing this one on our own. So you get over there. I'm going to get seated. A microphone here. You're going to let me play that guitar.
Yes, I think this would be better if you played this one.
Chair a little closer to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, I want to see you. I want to feel you over there.
Yes.
Anyway, this is a song I wrote when I wasn't much bigger than you. It became one of my big hits years ago, and it always fits the Smoky Mountains. So I guess you're going to sing along with me. Can you sing Mountain Home? Okay, here we go. Sitting on the porch. in a straight back chair on two legs, leaning against the wall. Watch the kids playing with their bugs on a string and chase the glowing fireflies with evening shadows fall. I know where that was. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is peaceful as a baby sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the fields nearby. You wanna hum? Is your nose clean? Walking home from church on Sunday with the one you love, just laughing, talking, making future plans. And when you see folks ain't looking, well, you might steal a kiss or two. Oh, no. While you're sitting in the porch swing holding. Are you doing that already? In my Tennessee mountain home, life is peaceful as a baby sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the fields nearby. Where was that? In my Tennessee mountain home. Some other things because we have stuff to do and I know you do too, but we want to make sure that y'all come back this fall, and we got the Great Pumpkin Illuminates Festival. You know, we did great with that last year. We had the Great Christmas for Glacier Ride. So anyway, we got a whole, you haven't seen the Christmas show, have you?
No, I hopefully will be coming back for
I
this
hope
year.
you do. You got to come back and be part of everything. So
Yes.
anyway, we want to look forward to seeing all of you there too. So come back in the fall for Christmas, and we're done, I think. And thank you for coming. Thank you.
Is that it? All right, do some Liam out. What'd you think?
I thought it was really awesome.
Do you want to say anything?
So, like they said, it's the Wildwood Trail returning to Dollywood in 2019. Hi, I hope you enjoyed my video. My next one is going to be super awesome, and be sure to like and subscribe.